Yo, welcome everyone. You should really watch out for the next move on Bitcoin because if we start breaking down, it can end really badly. Let me show you now. First, you're going to see Bitcoin yesterday got quite a nice push towards the upside, directly towards our golden Fibonacci ratio at approximately 69,000 US dollar area, but also we hit our trend line resistance almost exactly. Connecting our high with the lower high right here, it gave us a beautiful level that for sure a lot of people were paying attention to, and as we said yesterday, the move towards the upside above our trend line is probably going to end as a trap. A lot of people looking for a breakout trade exactly at a major area of resistance. What could possibly go wrong? Of course, majority of the market is usually wrong, and that is why for everyone entering a long or a buy position at such an important level, right now probably they are being underwater or probably they have already been liquidated. Yes, in yesterday's video, I definitely said to you that ideally right here, we are still looking for another push towards the upside, for Bitcoin to take as much liquidity above the recent highs, but also of course for us to then finally hit a very important anchored VWAP when we anchor it exactly at this specific high. As of right now, it clearly does look like we did not get another push up, we just hit our 0.618 right here, and right now Bitcoin is already getting a rejection back down. Personally, I still, at least as of right now, remain in my long trade on Bitcoin and also in a long trade on Ethereum. If we start going even lower, I am going to get stopped out on both of the trades, but the reality is I have already taken some profits exactly as we said yesterday, simply because we definitely hit another very important level. But also right now, I do remain in my short trades, not only on Bitcoin, also on Ethereum, just in case right now in the upcoming hours, we are going to see a major sign of weakness. I'm going to show you exactly what is going to be a sign of weakness literally at the area where we are as of right now, but also of course later I want to also talk about a bullish scenario, because what if we get a bounce from the support level that was hit only a few hours ago? What is this specific support level going to be? You're now going to notice going again with our Fibonacci retracement, but this time we are going to try and identify an area of support. What we can do here, we go from our swing low back towards the swing high, and you're right now going to see Bitcoin is once again trading exactly at a brand new golden Fibonacci ratio. And of course, you probably know that last time Bitcoin hit the golden Fibonacci ratio, we got quite a nice bounce towards the upside, directly towards what? Another golden Fibonacci ratio right here to approximately 69,000 US dollars. So there is no doubt right now we are at the golden pocket, and also right now going with our fixed range volume profile, measuring the entire bottom price action, it also does seem like point of control, the biggest volume cluster of the entire bottom price action right here, coming in exactly at the golden Fibonacci ratio, which simply right now means it is really not a random level. And of course, also if you right now ask me, is it better to fire a long or a short position right here? I would much rather go with a brand new long or a buy trade, because simply we right now know we are trading at the area of support. But if you right now ask me, is this specific level the biggest support level? To be honest, not really. Slightly lower, you still need to pay attention towards another very important level, and if this level is going to get a breakdown, again, you should really be prepared for much lower price targets. About what level we are right now talking about, let's go again with our fixed range volume profile. We are going to be measuring literally the entire bottom price section with the volume, and you're right now going to see the value area low on Bitcoin is coming in slightly lower at approximately 66,000 US dollars, and you probably know that we have been paying attention directly towards this specific zone right now for a very long time. It has been respected beautifully already in the past, and once broken down, it is a major red flag. Additionally, at this specific zone right here, Bitcoin still does have another daily and also the weekly high-term time frame area of support. But the reality right now is we have tested both of those levels, the daily and the weekly, multiple times already in the past. And the reality is more times we test a level, the higher the probability that we are eventually going to right here get a break towards downside. So I would actually say like that. If Bitcoin is right now going to go lower below the value area low, start closing the candles below the level, major red flag, and in this scenario, we can definitely look for lower targets. Something that you should be paying attention to right here if we start going lower is if Bitcoin is potentially then right here going to get another push up and reclaim the level. Because if we then reclaim the level in this scenario, and on the other hand, it is going to be a bullish indication of Bitcoin. But again, simply, we don't have to guess what happens right here. If lower and only on the reclaim right here, we can potentially look to fire another long trade. If the level is not reclaimed, bearish indication, let's look for much lower price targets in the upcoming days. And that is right why I would really appreciate if you right now smash up the like button, because 1000 likes right here are definitely possible. But also, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Right now, let me share with you exactly what is going to be some kind of a bullish indication happening right now on the 30-minute time frame. Pay attention to the CVD indicator towards this specific yellow line. It really does seem like we are getting right here the first low, we got another higher low, but also right now it is going to be another lower low. So clearly the CVD indicator that is measuring if buying or selling pressure is coming in the market is going lower and lower and lower. On the other hand, Bitcoin right here, it is getting a low right here, another higher low, and also at least as of right now, we are still getting right here some kind of a higher low. So clearly we are pushing higher on the Bitcoin price, but lower on the CVD indicator. So what could that potentially mean? It is going to be a bullish divergence. It is going to be bullish absorption because selling pressure is coming in, not able to push the price lower. So what we are seeing right now on this specific indicator, it is definitely going to be a bullish Bitcoin indication. That is right now why I am telling to you, if you're looking for any trades right here, no way I would look for a short trade, because simply it is going to be an area of support. In case we start losing this specific support level back down, bearish indication, only in this scenario we can look for lower. But until then, remember, support is support until proven otherwise. Also right now, what if right now, because we are at such a nice support level, and of course also because we are getting right here such a nice bullish divergence, bullish absorption, Bitcoin right now gets another push towards the upside? What is going to be a very important level you should really pay attention to? What we are right now going to do, remember our trend line, right? A lot of people at this specific area yesterday were looking to fire another long or a buy trade. So this right now is my thinking. People that fired a breakout trade right here right now already got liquidated, already got tracked. And that is why if we are going to try and get another breakout above the trend line, potentially people that fired a long trade right here are not really going to be that interested anymore going with another long trade right here. That is why I would definitely say if Bitcoin does right here get another rotation back up, trying to break the trend line area of resistance, potentially we could get right here a successful breakout, looking for another very nice push towards the upside, and I would actually say towards the area of approximately 72, 73, maybe even 74,000 US dollars. Remember what we said yesterday, the very next important trendline area of resistance on Bitcoin is going to be the major one when we connect the all-time high with the lower high right here, coming in, let's just say at approximately 73,000 US dollars. And of course also, this specific area right here is not a random level. We also go right here with our high-term time frame levels, and it does look like weekly level coming in approximately at our trend line. So again, if Bitcoin right now is able to break our level towards the upside, definitely a major bullish Bitcoin indication. But also right now, more times we test our trend line area of resistance, the higher the likelihood of a successful breakout. So of course, if we get right here another push up, it is already going to be the second retest of our trend line. This of course was the first one, and on the first test, the level is the strongest. On the second one, it is unfortunately not as strong anymore. So that is definitely going to be another reason why if we do get right here another bounce, potentially we might even look right here for a breakout towards the upside, and for Bitcoin to potentially go even higher towards our trend line and also towards our weekly high-term time frame area of resistance. Another reason why ideally I'm still looking right here for another rotation back up, of course, as we said before, unless our major volume level right here is going to get a breakdown, is simply because of Bitcoin liquidation heat map. Let me right now zoom in on the 1 week time frame, where you're actually going to see that the biggest liquidations on Bitcoin are not coming in below the recent lows, but actually exactly above the recent highs at approximately 70,000 US dollar area. And not only on the weekly time frame, we can zoom out even further on the 2-week time frame, where you're right now going to see the biggest liquidations are definitely coming in exactly above this specific high right here at approximately $72,000 US. And if you look right now like this, a lot of people are right now being bearish. A lot of people have already gotten wrecked with trading this specific fake out right here. And right now, if we do get right here another push up, of course, even more people, not only right now they're wrecked, but also they're probably going to be on the sidelines, not entering another long or a buy position if Bitcoin right here right now is going to start pushing even higher. And that is right now why, if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free $30,000 bonus with the first link down below in the description, because right now on Bybit right here, we do have a very special campaign. You register on Bybit using my link, you're going to get, only after you register, 20 USDT completely for free. You deposit at least 100, you get another 20 USDT, but also when you're going to open up your first trade, you're going to get even bigger bonuses using the first link down below in the description. But not only that you can trade crypto on Bybit, you can even trade Forex, commodities, and stocks CFDs, but also you can trade brand new altcoins that are being released. So, of course, if you're looking for brand new trades, approximately at the area where we are as right now, take an advantage of the free bonus using the first link down below in the description. Right now, let me also share with you a bearish scenario I'm right now paying attention to in a case Bitcoin right here does actually start breaking our major area of support. Remember from our yesterday's video, I already shared with you what is going to be our lower target if Bitcoin is going to get a rejection from our golden Fibonacci ratio. And right now what we can right now say, the moment we are going to go below our value area low, below the volume level, it's going to be a major red flag. No, on the breakdown, no way I'm looking for another short or a sell position. You need to understand, we look for short positions higher on the move towards the upside. And of course, yesterday we got a push up towards the golden Fibonacci ratio. So potentially, of course, you could look to fire a short position at the gold pocket, but definitely not at the area where we are as right now. And why, in my opinion, you should not look for a short right here on the breakdown? Simply because you're shorting after Bitcoin has already gotten a push down of, let's just say, approximately 14.4%. We look for a short on the move up. We look only for a buy position on the move towards downside. So I would say like that, if Bitcoin right here does right now get another push down, we simply need to pay attention towards our liquidity levels. And what are going to be our next liquidity levels right here? We do have the first one at approximately $63,000, another one slightly lower at approximately $62,400, but another one even better one at approximately $60,000. And I would say like that, personally, I'm probably not really going to be interested firing a long position at any of those two liquidity levels. Why so? Because as we said before, we are going to be below the value area low. For me to fire a long or a buy position, if Bitcoin right here does start pushing lower, we really then need to start reclaim our value area low, because reclaiming this specific level only in this scenario is going to be a bullish Bitcoin indication. And of course, if we go below our two liquidity levels right here, clearly we are definitely going to be below our major volume level. Additionally, if potentially then Bitcoin does go even lower, below $60,000 right here, it is then going to be my next long or buy position. And I really do think this specific area at approximately 60k, it is a beautiful area of support where definitely we might be looking to fire another buy or a long position on the Bitcoin price itself. Or also, as we said before, where we are as right now, because we are getting this bullish absorption right now happening as we speak, because also Bitcoin is trading at some kind of a key level. Very simply, if you're not right now already in a long trade, you could potentially look to enter one right here, stop loss below the area of support. Let's see if Bitcoin right now in the upcoming days is going to be able to get a major breakout above our quite a significant trendline area of resistance, and maybe even go towards the area of approximately $73,000. That is right now why, if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free $30,000 bonus with the first link down below in the description, because yes, right now only after you register, you're going to get 20 USDT completely for free, but also when you deposit at least 100, you get another 20 USDT. When you're going to open up your first trade, you're going to get even bigger bonuses using the first link down below in the description. But also right now, thank you for smashing up the like button.